Pretty straightforward.
Next episode, we're gonna have Ninja from Fortnite on the podcast. Not this episode, but the next one.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lechad lekner shel Hanukkah.
Ooh.
Happy Hanukkah, guys.
Ooh, I deserve an honorary Star of David for that.
You were just like trailing like half a second behind me, just mumbling.
I do Baruch atah. That's like,
Yeah.
that puts me like 50% of the way.
Yeah, I do a pretty good Hebrew impression.
Yeah, I think I should get a bris after that.
Mm-hmm. I think you should too.
Or yeah, because we had this conversation that you can have your mitzvah whenever.
Yeah, you can have your bar mitzvah whenever. It's
Okay, my
customary that like the youngest you can do it is at like 13. Because for some reason that is the symbol of, I guess, the exiting of, or that's supposed to be like the beginning of puberty, right? Is around that age.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, as that process begins, so does your journey to manhood in the Jewish religion. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
Welcome to Pretty Straightforward.
Yeah, we are currently in Jake's Echo Park apartment.
Yeah, first time recording here.
That's true.
Episode 9 was what it took
That's
to get here.
crazy.
Yeah. Episode 9. We're getting there,
Dude,
man.
at episode 18, bro, we're going to be in the White House.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be like, Joe
You guys
Biden,
just wait.
Speedy Joe, come here. I don't
You
want
think
to
you think he'll still be there?
Yeah.
Like 9 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he gets assassinated.
I think I'll have to bleep that.
I
I don't think fucking Secret Service is listening to our podcast, but
No.
also like putting the words Joe Biden and assassinated might just
hypothetically.
trigger a fucking keyword like
Sorry,
search engine.
unalived for all of our TikTok fans.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no. And I think the crazy thing too is I've definitely already been on the. I was like talking about this at work the other day. Yeah, no, there's a good chance Secret Service might watch it. I've already been on
a watch list.
Yeah, because of you remember that TikTok video I made?
Which one?
The fake bomb threat to the Donald Trump rally that just like it was.
Oh yeah.
Then it was cut to it was like bass boosted popcorn by Crazy Frog went do 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 do, and it was like it was hot steamy sex between SpongeBob and Squidward.
Oh.
And then it was like
Yeah.
me dry humping the fucking air, and I was like, "Hey, Secret Service, now that you're watching, look at this."
Yeah.
And I got so many death threats from that. I got a lot of death threats. I definitely had Secret Service on the ass as well. Anyways, also the whole thing, I feel like we don't have to believe that because it's like I'm not saying I will assassinate Joe Biden,
Right.
or
It
that
just-
someone will.
It might happen just in the realm of possibilities of the world.
I will say if he does end up getting assassinated in the next 9 weeks, we will officially become the Simpsons of podcasting.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that. We just record until we're like 90.
Yeah.
Our voices have completely changed.
And we're like guessing all the world events.
Yeah. That'd be cool. We're like the sports almanac. In Back to the Future, we have like an almanac that's just world events. We're from the future. Yeah. I don't know. We've been racking our brains trying to figure out what this podcast should be about this episode, and neither of us have been able to come up with anything. I think partially just because both of our heads have been in very different places for like the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Just in general, we've kind of been we've both had a lot going on.
Yeah, it's a crazy transitional phase.
Yeah, definitely is.
What we talked about last time.
Yeah.
But now we're talking about it again.
Yeah, because it's only been like
a week,
5 days since we last recorded.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Less than that.
We recorded on Thursday. That's right.
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
Yeah,
so
we would have recorded.
We essentially
yesterday.
just went the weekend.
Yeah, we would have recorded yesterday, but decided to go into work, which is funny because I feel like now we have an idea. Because I think a big part of our private conversations have been like, especially when it comes to this podcast, which we have 3 official fans waiting on our 4th. Zach Voss, who you've fully been on the show.
Yep. Yeah, you remember Zach if you guys are
Yeah,
listening.
we'll do this plug, or I will do this plug right now, because I think Jake and I both struggle with the idea of marketability, especially when it comes to this podcast so far, because it's very vague and we're very wide open, and you will see in the thing that we're doing, there's something that comes up about the type of podcast we do. But if you enjoy the show, it would be sick if you can like give it 5 stars on Spotify, or just like share in any which way. And if you don't, cool, also voice your opinion.
Yeah, of course.
It's just like, really don't mind.
We're both people that are very open to criticism and very open-minded individuals in regards to like what we're doing.
Yeah, but it would just genuinely be, I think, huge, and we're just like, the capability. Even though I think we would do, I can guarantee excuse me, by the way, I can guarantee that we would do like 200 episodes with like no listeners as well. Yeah, but it's like in terms of just like, rate it 5 stars, give us a kiss. You can also text me 775-301-0616, and that's it. You don't have to bleep that out.
Yeah, you can, not a lot of people check out the YouTube. Most of our listeners come from Spotify, but, I don't know what the process is for like sending in stuff through Spotify. I know we have our Q&As at the bottom, but like that's kind of specific. So, feel free to check out the YouTube, leave a comment. You can email us at prettystraightforward@gmail.com. I'm pretty sure that's all it is, right? Does that sound right? Let me double check that. We don't really use the email much. It's pretty straightforward, except instead of AIGHT, it's just the number 8. So pretty STR8 forward@gmail.com. Shoot us an email. You might be featured as a segment. If you want us to answer some questions, if you have an idea for what we should maybe talk about, we're always open. So reach out.
Absolutely.
See, worst that can happen is that we just don't check the email, because I don't check it very often.
I'm going to be honest. I completely forgot about what all of our passwords, like the password for everything, was. Yeah. You did send it though, and then I just started dying laughing.
Yeah.
But I think that's especially when it comes to passwords and privacy, specifically that password we will take to the grave.
Yeah. So if we get hacked and someone finds that password, that might be an issue. Yeah. But it's all in good love, good fun.
Yeah, it's like I saw. Never mind. Different hole. Anyways, what we're going to do for this episode in terms of marketability, take this as us persuading you to join the fandom. Join the fandom. Yeah. I have a thing.
Join the simplers.
From dystopia.com.
We need to come up with a fan name as well, like fans of the pod.
Yeah, the Simps. No, the Straights.
No.
Okay. Fucking no respect for straight people in here, bro.
The pretty straightforwarders. Yeah. The pretty straightforward fans.
Yeah.
that's the
Barbs. We start cating hella hard towards the fucking Nicki Minaj fandom. We're like, oh my god, dude, you listen to the fucking Pink tape too? Anyways, top 100 podcast topics ideas of 2023 - unique podcast topic ideas. So what we're going to do is the challenge is I want to read off all 100, but after each one we have to riff like an idea really quick. Straight just have to do it and all of that, and we have to get through the next 100 in 60 minutes, which I'm trying to think what the math is on that.
I feel like we've already gone like 9 minutes, I think. So we gotta pick it up.
Yeah, we gotta get through like 2 a minute. So
okay. So this episode's gonna be a grind.
Okay.
So be ready for some Miles Teller and J.K. Simmons, because you're about to play the drums in Whiplash.
Hearing on that. So number 1, advice. Advice.
Oh,
Give advice.
that's
Go.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, so life is pretty straightforward. You can't take it. You can't think so complicated. You got to take things at face value sometimes, because the more that you look into things and the more you take it as a complicated situation, the more stressed you're going to be and the more difficult it's going to be in general. You got to stop thinking so much. Stop thinking. Stop it. Okay.
Okay. And then advice for me. Yeah, we're just going.
We'll go
I
back
feel
and
like that
forth.
would waste time.
Yeah.
This is wasting time right now. Number 1 way to not get AIDS is don't stick your dick in a bucket of AIDS infested blood. Number 2, celebrity interviews. Call RJ. And then ask him a question.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get RJ.
RJ Shrek, up and coming right fielder, left fielder.
I think he played right for the Modesto Nuts this past year.
He's the next Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's Jared Kelnick because he hits lefty. Oh fuck
RJ hits lefty.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'll just leave him a voicemail. This is our
reach
celebrity
is not
interview.
available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you
Oh,
may
he just
hang
texted
up.
me, "What's up, man? Can't talk right now." Hey RJ, I am recording a podcast episode, and we wanted to do a celebrity interview, but that's okay. We can do it another time. Yeah, this feels uncomfortable now. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're my next Jared Kelenic.
That was my co-podcast host Willard. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hope you're doing well.
Okay, that was horribly awkward. Number 3, Q&A. Ask me anything, and I'll ask you something.
Q&A. Okay. Do you like me?
Yeah. What's the darkest moment in your life?
Probably the death of my father. Continue.
Okay, number 4. Celebrity news.
Let me call RJ.
Yesterday, Kanye West came out in a fucking
God.
KKK hood, and as we started this episode, I checked Twitter, and turns out that the album cover for the album he's doing with the Ty Dolla $ign is fully inspired by the fucking neo-Nazi black metal band Burzum, and it's definitely an intentional reference, and that's hella uncomfortable.
Dude. Okay. Wait, I gotta go celebrity news.
Yeah.
Okay. God. Steven Spielberg came out and devoted his staunch Zionism.
Did he?
Yeah, he was just like this criminality and horrific acts upon Jewish people. The Jewish people is like the worst I've ever seen, and it's unbelievable that like anyone would feel differently.
That's crazy, because I can definitely text someone and get his address right now.
Celebrity interview part 2.
Number 5, true crime.
True crime.
If you can't come up with one, I have.
I can pull up Citizen and see what's going on right now.
My true crime is something I've been thinking about a lot. Was this missing Boy Scout who they found his water bottle and shit in the 90s, but like the last like thing that they actually found, the last item of his was a Polaroid camera, and on it was pictures of his surroundings, and then the last picture was just like this creepy ass picture of just his eyes, and it would be cool as fuck to use that as an album cover.
All right, true crime. There was a fire at Cafe Bravo yesterday.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Number 6, talk to people on a train or a bus.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to be right back. we don't even bring the recording equipment.
No. Okay, we're back. We talked to
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
Number 7, book review.
Book review.
Review a book right now.
Review a book.
Quick.
I've been reading a book that's how to write a movie in 21 days. I'm on day 2, I think, which is finishing act 1. and it's good for someone who, like me, has not worked in long form writing before, to have little bit of like steps and guidelines of like what beats should be happening at what point in the script. And it's a very like standard, like if you're writing a 120-page script, like a 2-hour movie, this is exactly what should happen when, in regards to like character arcs and beats in the story. And so that's been helpful. But yeah, I'm like halfway through the book, and I'm at the end of Act 1, and I feel like it's helped me get that foot in the door and get things with momentum. I feel like I lose steam pretty quickly when I'm writing full length scripts. So yeah, book review for where did I put it?
How to Write a Movie in 21 Days.
How to Write a Movie in 21 Days. The Inner Movie Method by Vicky King. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10.
I read a book about Czech theater. It was good. 7 out of 10.
Nice.
Number 8, movies. Must watch Christmas movie. Go.
I feel like I'm pretty standard with Christmas movies. There's not really any Hanukkah movies to pick from. I've always been a fan of the Polar Express, genuinely. Elf is fun just because it's Will Ferrell and Jon Favreau, but I'm gonna be honest, yeah, Polar Express is really solid. I need to see like more of the classic Christmas movies though.
Yeah.
It was just never something that my parents really forced me to do growing up, and I just haven't done it as an adult on my own.
That's
So
fair.
yeah.
Bad Santa or Solo? Martyrs,
God.
technically. Watch Martyrs. I
Yeah.
think Solo's a bit too extreme.
Oh, and I watched Die Hard last year. Die Hard was fun. That's like the big debated Christmas movie. But Die Hard was fun.
You might have to cut this one out.
Okay.
It's it's ironic it's called Die Hard considering Bruce Willis is dying awfully slowly.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
God.
anyways, number 9, comedy was not what I just said.
Comedy? What?
Just crack a joke. I don't.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
My nose. It got to the door before I did.
My nose. It got to the door before I did. Who?
When I have when a Jewish man has a boner and walks into the wall, he says, "Ow, my nose." Got to the door before I did.
Number 10, business.
Business. There was this video on Instagram Reels and TikTok and shit that was this is like a very short individual, and he would just like act like he's a video game character, and I don't know what language he was speaking, but he would just go up to someone and say, "C'est business. C'est business." And that's my business topic.
Yeah.
C'est business. I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds like business.
Yeah, my business thing is I don't usually gamble, but one time I really needed money. So I sold all the stock that I had in Tesla, and then I put it in a bingo app, and I doubled it.
Is that real?
That was like fully real.
I didn't know you had Tesla stock.
Well, yeah, I fully sold all my Tesla stock.
That's crazy, dude. Why did you have Tesla stock?
That is number 11, sports stock.
Okay. All right, sports talk. We could do this pretty easily, I think.
Let's go, RJ.
I didn't actually text him. I just left him the voicemail. He texted me. Yeah, whatever. Sports talk. The Lakers are playing right now. They are down. They were losing by like 8 last I checked. Let's see. They are down. Oh, they cut it to 3. Down by 3 points against the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, that's sports talk.
Okay.
This might be too much.
No, trust me. I feel like once we start like speeding through it, we need to do like, okay, from number 12 to number.
I'm gonna speed this up in post.
Yeah, to number 12 to number 62. We gotta say like less than a sentence each.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Number 12, local news.
Local news. There was a fire at Cafe whatever.
The Showgirl strip club in Hollywood is definitely a prostitution ring. Number 13, politics.
Joe Biden might get assassinated one day.
Joe Biden will get assassinated one day.
by Father Time.
By Father Time, yes, sir. 15, Pets and Animals.
Pets and Animals. My cat Boss is asleep in the other room. His name is Boss Baby, after the famous Alec Baldwin role.
Yeah. Jake and I just had a conversation where I told him I don't know if I can give pets the proper respect that they deserve.
Right.
Number 16, technology and gadget review.
Karen got me this little thing for for Hanukkah that's like a little hair band thing, but it's like plastic, and it's like kind of like a comb, and it just rakes your hair back and keeps it out of your face, and I like it a lot.
Hell yeah. I have a gigantic industrial grade carabiner in my hand, and it's awesome to wear on my belt loop.
Yeah, it's really big.
Yeah.
It's like the size of my phone.
Yeah. 17, restaurant review.
We went to this place in Echo Park for lunch earlier today. It was called Guisados, and it was a recommendation from one of my coworkers, and it was really good. I had 4 steak tacos, and Willard had a steak taco and a fish taco.
I highly recommend the fish taco there. Pretty good restaurant.
Yeah.
18, fashion and style. I just bought an industrial grade carabiner that
Yep.
I put on my belt loop.
Yep. I found a belt in my trunk.
Number 19, the outdoors.
I just oh god, I have a topic that I would want to cover more at length, but I'm not going to do that right now. I got a nice chair where Willard got the carabiner. I got a chair for when I'm at work and outside, because my job kind of requires that I hold things, and it would be nice to be sitting so I don't have to carry a bunch of things at once. So I have a chair now.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving, the week of Thanksgiving, I had a coworker brag about taking a 2-mile hike. So kind of out of pettiness and vindication, I on Thanksgiving, my beautiful partner Laurel and I summited a mile, and it took 10 miles. And most of it was charged by, you hiked 3 miles.
Check this out.
I like the coworker. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
I have a weird sense of competition. 20, recreational activities. We're going to start snaking this.
Okay,
So that's
okay.
Jake and I were tossing the ball around in the park by his house, and we were doing pitch sequences, and he was like, "This is going to be." He threw a fastball that was supposed to like rise high, and then he was like, "Okay, I want to throw a curveball," and he fucking like right as he like goes to pitch, I just hear whoop, and I watch his entire body like fucking slip on mud, and the ball just goes right over my head, and I started crying laughing.
It was very funny. I think you can just go to the next one. That was what I was going to say.
Okay, 21, farming and crop production. Lego Fortnite's insane.
Lego
bro.
Fortnite's fun, man. If you haven't tried Lego Fortnite, it's free. Fortnite's free. You can get it on your laptop. It might not run very well, but yeah, get Lego Fortnite. Send us an email with your gamer tag. We'll play Fortnite with you.
Yeah. Second it. 22, gardening and landscaping. We bought a Christmas tree.
Nice. Karen just finished her first semester of grad school doing landscape architecture.
Oh, let's get it.
My beautiful partner.
Stop the gondola. Investment, crypto, and stock trading. Did you know that if you sell all your stock in Tesla, you can put it in a bingo app and double it? And also, the manager at my Shake Shack is involved in insider trading, which we're told not to do.
Yeah. Also, George Santos was on that girl Z-Way, her show. That was a separate thing. George Santos just outed like a Republican congresswoman for fully insider trading and provided like genuine evidence. So it'd be pretty cool if people actually got in trouble for doing things illegally in Congress. But it sucks that it has to be George Santos to be the one that points it out.
Yeah.
Next.
24, social media.
Follow us at Pretty Straightforward on everything. Not everything. I don't think we have a Twitter.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, they've fucked up Twitter so bad where you can't make an account if you don't have another phone number to use it on. So I only have my account, and Willard has their account, so we can't make another one.
Yeah.
But,
number 25, entrepreneurship.
Entrepreneurship. There's this kid I went to high school with who now has like a baseball / business management Instagram page. and it's fucking stupid. And
I've
checked it out a couple times, and he interviewed like the CFO of Blue Bunny, the ice cream company. I don't know how he knows him, but
he went to your
most
high
of
school.
the time, most of the time he just talks about fucking like, yeah, when I was in high school baseball, or like he had like another kid that was on our team, and he's like, yeah, I had to think really hard about if I wanted to play college baseball, and then I didn't, and I got into real estate. And it's like, yeah, fucking course you did, Max Namias. All right. Hey, Jacob Odell is the guy who has the page.
Honestly, shout out Derek Moldstadt Trading Card Company. I'll just say that. If we're talking about baseball, that's my friend's friend, and he takes selling cards pretty seriously.
That's
and
cool.
it's cool. You can, I believe it's called Moldstadt Trading Company on Instagram.
Nice.
Number 26, do it yourself. The other week, maybe a few weeks ago, I spent essentially 4 hours fixing my toilet.
Damn.
That's it.
Then it works now?
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats. My DIY, I really want to get into like actual like crafting, like do like woodworking and shit. Not like fancy shit, but like I could make a shelf, you know? I could make something, and I want to try it. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. 27, history.
History, those who don't learn from it must repeat it, of course.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Just imagine I said something pretty heinous and sudden.
Okay.
28 first aid. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after what it was.
Right.
But it was like it's almost like I had like a That's So Raven premonition.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's the most clarity I ever had in my life. Yet the joke I said would have just
been horrible.
Would have been horrible. First aid. I burned.
Don't take aspirin and drink alcohol because it's bad for your stomach lining, and the alcohol can't be processed in your stomach acid very well. And I just learned that before the podcast, because we were going to be drinking and my head hurt, so I took an aspirin. And then I read up, and I was just to double check, and it said you shouldn't do that. So then I had to stop drinking. So now I'm really sad and sober.
Do it anyways.
It
also depends on the amount of aspirin that you take. 29, personal finance.
If you go.
If you know you're going to have money in the future,
spend
all of it right now. That is
immediately.
Even though we're both in transitional phases, that is fully, we just spoke, that is where we're at.
Yeah, we're both just kind of very money happy right now. I bought 2K yesterday. I bought the expensive version too.
Yeah.
So I could get that fucking in-game currency like an idiot. Yeah. Next.
30, documentary.
I watched 2 documentaries in November. I watched the one about obituary writers. On
that
Canopy. Obit, yeah. It was good. I liked it a lot. It was a slow burn of a documentary, which, there's not. I don't know. It was a fun perspective on something I didn't really know about. And then I watched I Know That Voice, which is a documentary made by voice actors, where they just interview other voice actors and ask them about voice acting. And it was very fun, and it's free on YouTube. The other one's free on Canopy if you have a local library card. They take your library number. I think also students get it for free. But Obit is on Canopy, and I Know That Voice is free on YouTube. So those are my documentary picks.
Oh, yeah. Great documentary picks. 31, gaming.
Gaming?
I did. I heard that bit.
Yeah, I hope that the mic picked it up, but Willard just turned on my PlayStation. Yeah, again, Lego Fortnite's been fun. I had a lot of fun doing the Guitar Hero thing. They have a Fortnite festival is Guitar Hero, but on a PlayStation controller. And now I want to get like an actual Fortnite, or not a Fortnite. I want to get like a Guitar Hero guitar so that I can play Clone Hero. I want to play Clone Hero and get like really good at Guitar Hero. Anyway, let me see. Really trying to turn off the PlayStation and can't figure it out because it's complicated on the new one. Yeah, next 32. 33.
Yes, language learning. I will say that the first sentence of this is play music in the language and tell your listeners what it means. And my first two thoughts were Despacito and
Baruch atah Adonai.
Speaking of which, 33, religion and spirituality.
Happy
Bro-
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. 34, cryptocurrency.
Did you know that if you trade all of your stock in...
Did you know that there is a dispensary in Koreatown called the Bored Ape, and it fully...
What happened? Did you break your...
No, oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I might have just busted my belt loop pulling my ICP chain wallet. There's a
You want to pause?
there's a Crazy Ape dispensary and a Crazy Ape cafe in Long Beach.
That, like, take crypto?
No, actually, for the longest time, only people who had Crazy Ape NFTs were allowed to go in there, but now
they're going to be out of business if that's the case.
Yeah.
That's funny.
35, insurance.
I don't have insurance right now. I have car insurance.
Neither do I.
I don't have health insurance. I am fully unionized now, but I have to accumulate a certain number of hours before I can reap the benefits of that. So that's kind of annoying. But I will be having health insurance soon.
I will
Take that, government.
I will also be having health insurance soon, but for different reasons, but also possibly the same ones.
Later down the line, yeah.
Yeah, depending on which one hits first, whether it's Shake Shack, being Indian, or Union. 36, art.
Again, I'm working on a script. I know you have a short that you're working on as well.
Yeah, I have a short time like now just in the weeds of doing the art direction for.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you more about that later because
Yeah, we'll talk when we play 2K after this, probably.
Okay, cool.
We'll also talk about like the two conversations we didn't finish before jumping into this.
I don't even remember.
I feel like we should just talk about fuck marketability.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be super marketable after this because there's just gonna be so many clips of us talking about so many different things that we can post with so many different hashtags. Hashtag advice, hashtag gaming, hashtag entrepreneur, hashtag life, hashtag business, set business. I have no idea what he's saying right there. I feel like I need more caffeine.
Yeah, you either should or
More
you
like
should
I
just
feel
start
like
drinking.
I need morphine. I need morphine. Give me morphine.
I don't know if I have the endurance to do all 100.
Yeah, maybe we'll go to 50 and then see how we feel.
I know this was my idea. Yeah. Also, if you want us, fuck it. Start sending podcast ideas, and we'll make it.
Please send away.
So far, 37, stock trading. Did you know that if you sold all your Tesla stock, you could put it inside the Bingo app and double it?
Was there 3 stock things?
Yeah.
Why?
38, nutrition and diets. I have a...
Don't take aspirin and alcohol.
Yeah, also, if you're in the gym, it's okay to dirty bulk, and people who don't go to the gym think that clean bulk is the only answer.
I don't really know what that means.
It's like I was just having a conversation with a coworker about...
bulking.
Well, no, because it was a coworker that we had who was known to be very insecure about his like gym physique. Would ask me about bulking, and I had to tell him that I did not meal prep, that I was a straight up. And then that coworker quit quite dramatically because of beef with another coworker
Who is now no longer there.
Yeah, we're the different. Not the one who just got fired for reasons I'll probably say in the future.
Oh, you mean just the
other one? Yeah. And he was telling me, he was like, "Yeah, I also dirty bulk, and I never got why he would like only wanted to clean bulk." 39, real estate. Get a job that gets you house money.
Yeah, honestly, dude, it's life changing. The job that I have will provide that one day. I still have not received a paycheck though, so shout out the accounting department at my work. I've worked there 2 weeks, and we're supposed to be getting paid weekly, and I have not received a paycheck yet. Swag.
Yes, sir. Business branding.
Uh,
No, I skipped audiobook.
Audiobook. We'll record an audiobook if someone wants.
Yeah, I've actually never mind. It's too deep.
That's like a good, like, I mean, voice acting in general is something I want to get into. I think that'd be super fun to try out because I feel like I do fun voices. I can do good voices, and I feel like I can shift my tone pretty clearly when I want to. So like, I've wanted to try it, and reading audiobooks is a good way to get paid to do that early on, while also being able to like build a resume possibly.
Yeah.
Shout out audiobooks.
Yeah, shout out voice acting. I was just thinking about one of the gifts I'm getting for my partner's family is her uncle. Uh, was kind of an expat who lived overseas in the 70s and 80s.
Did you know Tom Brady?
Sorry.
Sorry.
And as I found out when I first talked to him, when you like watch old Italian movies like from the 70s, like Suspiria,
Mm-hmm.
and how there's like voice dubs,
Yeah.
and you can tell. It turns out that he was one of those actors because
Oh, that's sick.
he was in good with fucking Marco Ferreri, who was like one of the most notorious directors, and so I'm getting him a DVD copy of like the one film I know for sure that he was in.
Wow, that's sick. What movie?
I forgot.
Okay.
The name is kind of long winded.
Gotcha.
But I feel like finding it is you'll think it's thoughtful because it
Yeah.
is. I've been thinking about it.
That's cool. No, that's a good gift.
Number 41, business branding. Read 100 podcast ideas and try to do all of them, but realize that it's kind of draining, so you only do half.
Yeah. It's definitely not helping my headache, but it's okay.
Also, my phone's at 1%.
Oh my god. Wait, send me the link. Or we can just call it when your phone dies if you want.
Okay, no, we just got to get through. Number 42, international news and events. I'm glad those fucking bed bugs got all those Parisians.
Wow. Wow. Damn.
Also,
That's crazy. I got to get a new passport.
That's true.
I haven't gotten a new
43,
one since I was, like,
paranormal.
12.
Ghosts don't exist.
Ghosts maybe don't exist, but the dead can take many forms.
Baruch atah. That's about death, right? Parenting podcast. The other day at work, I looked up and I was just like, dude, Homer Simpson's so cool. I wish I could strangle my kid like that.
Yeah.
And I got a stare. I didn't. They're like,
Yeah. Dude, people are fucking weird. Why wouldn't they like that as a joke?
Normalized child abuse.
That's what Homer's always saying.
Yeah.
That's why they had to tell him to stop, because the woke mob was like, you can't say that. But meanwhile, Homer was saying it.
45, family and relationship.
Guys, comment down below. Should I tell my family about the script I'm writing that loosely involves all of them?
46, personal development.
Guys, I talked to my family.
Guys, I talked to my family.
I talked to my family. They didn't like it. I got to delete the whole thing.
47, a podcast about the workplace.
We kind of do that. We've kind of done that.
Dude, the way that...
Does anybody actually listen to it? I know one person, now 2 people know about it and like have come to us about it to talk to us. One of them follows the page. I don't know if he's ever listened though.
Oh, I can guarantee he hasn't.
Yeah, no, I believe that.
48, psychology. Normalize being psychologically abusive to your coworkers.
Yeah, shout out gaslighting, shout out manipulation.
49, podcast on taxes and tax filing.
Shout out Shohei Ohtani, who is essentially doing legal tax evasion by deferring his very large contract with the Los Angeles Dodgers to be paid when he is done playing for them and can move out of Los Angeles, where he will not have to pay taxes on the majority of the money he is signing for. He's signing for $700 million, and he will be paid $680 of it in 10 years. That's insane. And it's entirely to avoid taxes. Not entirely. It's also so he can help the Dodgers not have to pay that all immediately.
50, book club.
Book club. I got for her birthday, I got Karen a little book like stationery press that does like it's like a little stamp thing, but not a stamp. What's the I don't remember what the actual thing is
Embosser.
called. Yeah, an embosser. Thank you. I got her a little embosser that just says, you clamp it on a page and then it says from the Library of Karen.
Oh.
Last name. I'm not gonna dox her.
Yeah,
I
would.
I know.
I got the Unfortunate Life of Worms for her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I highly recommend that book.
It's a very cute. It's a very cute book.
I literally bought it for her. I read it just to make sure it was good, and then I gave it to her.
Yeah, and it's a good book. She loves it. Yeah.
Okay, that's all 50.
Nice. All right. Well,
So are
let's see.
we able to die? We're at like the 40-minute mark.
Yeah. Okay.
We only have
Nice.
to edit out one thing.
Yeah. No, it'll be an easy edit, especially since I'm not working because my job hates me. But it's okay because they pay well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Good.
Now I'm just going to start. Let's just start texting our friends what we should talk about.
Yeah. Dude, I feel like I should text RJ. I feel bad.
You should text them.
No, I'll text him later. Yeah, it's that was a fun little thing. I'm like kind of out of breath, but my headache is still here. I don't know. We can just look back on the podcast and again like kind of year in review, but like podcast style, like just about the podcast itself. I feel like we've come a long way. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of doing the same thing.
I feel like we'll slowly get along.
Yeah. Get everything like a little smoother. I like doing the guest episodes. Those are fun because it's just that feels more like riffing, whereas this sometimes when it's just us and we don't really have a topic in mind, we can kind of just ramble.
Yeah.
But if we have little activities and little bits that we like to keep up, like last episode with the just top few moments of the year, that was a fun little riffing.
Yeah, we've heard high praise on the Newlywed Game with Nick.
Yeah, that's true. That was a good one.
Even though it just fully devolved into categories, which is the most dudes sitting around talking about sports.
Yeah, I feel like that was definitely a weak point in the episode outside of just like it was fun for us.
Oh my god. It should be fun for everyone. That's another thing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people should like sports more.
I agree. It's kind of I have a hard time with the way that sports are approached in like social discourse nowadays, because it is such a like it's such a thing where like if you like sports you are kind of viewed in a certain way, and if you are viewed in one way someone can just make the assumption that you don't like sports. Like when I first met Willard, I was, and I'm definitely at fault for this too, because yeah, when I first met Willard I did not think that Willard was into sports because I could hear like headbanging music from your room sometimes because we lived down the hall, and I would just walk by and be like, I would be like, oh, okay. And then even when we started living together, like I just wasn't aware that you were into sports until you had started talking to one of our other roommates about it. And I was like, Willard, you're chill. Like,
yeah, because we literally sat on the couch talking about basketball players specifically from the era of 2009 to 2011.
Yeah,
because of like the John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, and shit. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
No, I get told that a lot, which is funny because most people I talk to in LA now that I've met through work, because I think I've also started to interpret sports more into my aesthetic.
Yeah,
because I just love sports shit. But it's like, yeah, it's sports. I got. One of my managers was like, "Oh, you're a real sports guy, huh?" And I'm like, "That's so funny." Let's watch Martyrs. It's Melissa.
Okay. That's funny.
That's hold on.
Yeah.
Ethan just sent an idea, bro.
How
I just sat in line for 30 minutes at Burger King and I'm now at Panda Express with no food.
What happened at Burger King? That's crazy, dude. Shout out the sewer behind Burger King, man.
Yeah. Shout out sewer rats.
Yeah. If you could, okay, another Q&A question. If you could put one skin in Fortnite, what would it be? Because I saw that they are putting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in there at some point this season. And I kind of want to get them, and I might, but I also saw that they're going to be putting Cell and Frieza from Dragon Ball in there, and now I kind of want them too, and I don't want to spend that much money on Fortnite, but like, it's just fun, you know. It's fun. I love that they do so many collabs. It's awesome. Because you look back on where that game started, and it's just fucking insane to see where it is now.
I'm trying to think within the realm of reason. Not that it would necessarily be there, but I'm not trying to say like something like so like deep and like obscure. The one that came to my mind would be FDR in the wheelchair.
Oh, nice. I was thinking in the bathtub.
Yeah. No, that's William Howard Taft.
Oh, you're right.
I'm trying to fuck, dude. That's a good question.
Yeah. Dude, all my 3 homies from La Haine.
Oh, Jesus.
That'd be awesome.
The fucking Wahane
Vince, Hubert, and Saeed. Dude, if you haven't watched La Haine, watch La Haine. It's one of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh my god, Justin Long and Tusk. If there was like a
Oh wait, Kurt Russell from The Thing. I feel like they could actually do that.
They would. I think they would.
And then give him an emote where he turns into the Thing.
That'd be fucking
dude.
wild.
Epic Games. Give me a check right now, please. I need the money.
Oh, fucking no. Hold on.
More like CBS. Give me a check. I work for CBS now.
Okay, so Rowan asked us to talk about yacht rock. None of us are. And then I asked Emmett. I'm saying his name right now because he will be on. And then he started talking about what we're going to talk on his episode.
Yeah.
And then I'm just so confused. So I'm just leaving both of them on red.
Preview for the upcoming episodes.
We're going to make Emmett, who is our friend from college, who is quite younger than us. Not quite.
A couple years younger.
Yeah, we're going to make him chain smoke a whole pack of cigarettes.
Oh God,
I know he would.
You
bro.
would fully do that.
You fucking give him a can of Mickey's, bro. He's chaining through that shit.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah. So in the near future, we're gonna have an episode with Emmett. We're gonna try and record with my buddy Steven when he's down here for the holidays.
Yeah, Karen and
Laurel. I think that'll be a joint episode with both of them. That'll be fun.
Yeah, an interview with my industrial grade carabiner.
That was a good preview. I'll make sure to make that a little louder in post. And then I have a friend in town that should be in town. I told you I was trying to hang out with him over Thanksgiving, but he didn't get back to me in time. And that's my buddy Miles. Hopefully we can get him on because I do want you guys to meet because I think you would get along really well.
Yeah. I mean, if you like film and baseball.
Yeah, that's really all you need.
Yeah, that's literally who I am. That's not
yeah, so I'll because he's another dude like Diego that gives just good stories. He's just always like got something on hand. So hopefully we can get something with him. It'll be a busy time, but Karen's gonna be out of town for the holidays. She's gonna be with her family, so I'll be bored. Because my show obviously will be not filming over the holidays. We'll probably take from like the 20 something, whatever next Monday, not next Monday, but the Monday after, we'll take that off probably until January. And then we'll come back like early January. But hopefully I have time to record, at least a few episodes and have them on tap. Cause that'll be fun. That way we don't have to like scramble to do an episode like we have kind of been for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, we could honestly. Fuck, next Thursday we'll talk about it.
Yeah, because I think you said your schedule's fairly open.
Yeah, Emmett comes into town on Friday, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be down to do something on like Sunday even.
Yeah, Let's figure it out.
Let's hope for that. Maybe we'll check with him.
We can get your mom. I do. Your mom has been a huge like number one. We've talked about this last week.
We did.
And I think I want to pitch it to her as we watch you on the mound at your alumni baseball game.
Oh yeah, no. So I have my alumni baseball game is Saturday, and I'm hoping I will be going now. After I talked with Willard about it, and Willard was like, "I'm not working," and I was like, "Yeah, I was already thinking about inviting you."
Well, because you told me that you were inviting me, then I told you I think I was working, and then I confused the Saturdays, and it turns out to be a Saturday I'm not working.
Yeah,
And then I realized I can watch it, and I just became so fucking excited.
yeah,
Because I want to see you hit Trevor Plouffe with a pitch.
yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be on his team
Oh.
because we're both alumni. I'm not in high school anymore. Yeah, I'm a big boy.
He's like playing first, and you're just fucking
Yeah.
on a pickoff. Just
Yeah, he'll probably be like mic'd up, like recording it or something somewhere, and then I'll just make a play. And I'll make like a diving play and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking nice with it, whatever." I made a really nice play last year. I was playing short. There was a pop up behind the third baseman, and I made like a running over and just kind of like snagged it. If you know Jose Iglesias, it was one of those types of plays where he just kind of like whips his glove around and like snags it out the air. And I remember like turning to the high schoolers were all in the third base dugout, and I remember like turning over and talking shit like, "Yeah, that's how a grown man does it." I'm fully 23 years old. Like I just figured out how to grow a beard. Like yeah. Yeah, high schoolers. I love talking down to like confident ass children. Like
you
that
know,
shit's so funny.
you know, it would be corny as fuck, and I
What?
think we can end it on this note. Is if at your game, you you wear the John Wall jersey underneath, and he just fucking like
And I start hitting the Dougie.
Yeah. You hit a play, like you're like coming around on the bases,
Mhm.
and you do like the Marcell Ozuna, where he's just like fucking like moving like this human slug that he is.
Uh-huh.
He's a human slug because he's a domestic abuser.
Yeah, we hate Marcelo Ozuna.
Yeah, but you just walk around and you just everyone would be like, "Who's this fucking corny ass white boy?"
Yeah. It's like, "Oh yeah, and I'm Jewish too." And that's what I tell them because I went to a Catholic high school, so
Yeah.
yeah. They made me wear a mask during mass because my nose was too big.
And we'll leave it on that. Happy
Yeah.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. Yeah, we might take a break from producing episodes over the holidays while we just stack up some recordings, maybe. Maybe I don't know.
So, because we'll
Again, yeah, I'm
you
not
and I
gonna be
will
busy.
wide open when Laurel and Karen won't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And who else is in Los Angeles?
Yeah. Yeah, no, we'll get some episodes out for you guys. Emmett, Zach, Karen, and Laurel, our listeners,
Yeah.
our fans. Yeah. But we'll catch you guys on the flippity flip. I love you, and subscribe, follow, give us a rating. It can be accurate. You don't have to give us 5 stars, but please give us an accurate rating that describes our 5-starness to you and how that feels to you. All right. Bye.
Bye.